The envelope was trembling in Maya's hands. Inside was a single piece of paper. A piece of paper that would either save her life or break her heart. She looked at her brother Raj. He was sitting beside her in the cramped waiting room. His leg bounced nervously. "Open it," he whispered. Maya tore the envelope. Her fingers felt numb. She unfolded the letter. Her eyes scanned the first line. Then she screamed, not a scream of pain, a scream of pure joy. "We're a match," she sobbed. "Raj, we're a match." Raj grabbed her. He pulled her into a crushing hug, his own tears soaking into her hair. 8 years. 8 years of waiting. 8 years of dialysis, 3 times a week. 8 years of watching her body slowly fail. But now there was hope. Raj was going to give her his kidney tomorrow morning. Chicago, Northwestern Memorial Hospital. And right now, they were on Flight 47. New York to Chicago. The flight that would change everything. But they had no idea that in 2 hours, a cruel woman would try to destroy everything. Maya Patel was 19 years old. She should have been in college. She should have been at parties. She should have been living. Instead, she'd spent the last 8 years in hospitals. Kidney failure. It started when she was 11. A genetic condition. Silent. Deadly. By the time doctors caught it, both kidneys were damaged beyond repair. Dialysis became her life. 4 hours. 3 times a week. Tubes. Needles. Machines filtering her blood. Her parents had tried to donate. Neither was a match. Raj had been too young then, only 17. The hospital wouldn't allow it, but now he was 25. A software engineer. Healthy. Strong. And 6 weeks ago, he'd gotten tested. Perfect match. "I'm giving you my kidney," he'd said. No hesitation. No doubt. Maya had cried for 2 days straight. Not because she was sad, because she finally had hope. They boarded the plane together. Seats 28B and 28C. Economy. Middle and aisle. Maya carried a small backpack. Inside were her dialysis records, her medication, the consent forms for tomorrow's surgery. Raj carried nothing but a worn paperback book. He always traveled light. "You nervous?" Raj asked as they shuffled down the aisle. Maya nodded. Terrified. "Me too." She looked at him. "Really? Are you kidding? They're going to cut me open and take out a whole organ." "That's terrifying." Maya's eyes filled with tears. "Raj, you don't have to do this. I can wait for a cadaver donor." Stop. Raj grabbed her hand. "I want to do this. You're my sister. You're my best friend. And I'm not letting you die when I can save you." They reached their seats. Maya slid into the middle. Raj took the aisle. Maya pulled out the surgery consent forms. She needed to review them one more time. Raj opened his book but didn't read. He just stared at the pages. Neither of them noticed the woman in first class watching them. Dr. Veronica Castellano sat in seat first class. Window seat. Champagne already in hand. She was 52 years old. A plastic surgeon. One of the best in Manhattan. She specialized in facelifts, rhinoplasty, liposuction, the kind of work that made rich people feel young. She made 7 figures a year. She lived in a penthouse. She drove a Tesla, and she had absolutely zero empathy for anyone who wasn't useful to her. Veronica sipped her champagne. She scrolled through her phone, checking her calendar for tomorrow's surgery. A breast augmentation at 9. A tummy tuck at 1. A consultation at 4. All elective, all expensive, all meaningless, but they paid well. She stood up. She needed to use the restroom before takeoff. The first-class lavatory was occupied. Annoyed, she walked toward the back of the plane, toward economy. As she passed row 28, she glanced down. A young Indian girl, thin, pale, dark circles under her eyes. The girl had her arm extended on the tray table, a bandage wrapped around her forearm. Veronica recognized it immediately. A dialysis catheter. The girl was filling out forms, medical forms. Veronica's eyes narrowed. She slowed her pace. She read the header on one of the forms, organ donation consent form. Veronica stopped walking. Her mind jumped to conclusions. Fast. Wrong conclusion. Organ donation. Young Indian girl. Young Indian man beside her. She'd read articles about illegal organ trafficking. Poor families selling kidneys to survive. This looked exactly like that. Veronica didn't ask questions. She didn't stop to think. She pulled out her phone. She opened her messages. She typed quickly. Possible illegal organ trafficking on Flight 447. 2 passengers in 28B and 28C. Young girl with dialysis catheter. Forms indicate organ sale. Recommend immediate investigation upon landing. She sent the message to an old law school friend. Someone who worked in federal enforcement. Then she walked back to her seat. She felt proud. Like she'd just stopped a crime. She had no idea she'd just set a nightmare in motion. The flight was smooth. Maya and Raj talked quietly. About the surgery. About recovery. About the future. What's the first thing you want to do after you're healed? Raj asked. Maya smiled. Run. I want to run. I haven't been able to run in 8 years. I get tired walking upstairs. Then we'll run together. I'll train with you. You hate running. Raj grinned. I'll hate it less, knowing you can do it. Maya rested her head on his shoulder. Thank you, Raj. For what? For being my brother. The plane began its descent into Chicago. The flight attendants collected trash. The cabin lights brightened. Maya felt a flutter of nerves in her stomach. 20 hours from now, she'd be in surgery. 20 hours from now, Raj would be in the operating room next to hers. And if everything went right, she'd have a new kidney. A chance at life. The wheels touched down. The plane taxied to the gate. Maya unbuckled her seatbelt. She grabbed her backpack. Raj stood up. He stretched. Ready. They stepped into the aisle. They joined the line of passengers shuffling toward the exit. And that's when they saw them. 2 FBI agents. Standing at the gate. Waiting. Maya Patel? Raj Patel? The agents stepped forward. Their badges out. Maya froze. Yes? We need you to come with us. Both of you. Raju stepped in front of his sister. Protective. What's going on? We received a report of illegal organ trafficking. We need to ask you some questions. Maya's face went white. What? No. You don't understand. Ma'am, we need you to come with us. Now. But our surgery is tomorrow morning. We can't. The agent's expression didn't change. Ma'am, if you don't cooperate, we'll place you under arrest. Maya looked at Raj, panic in her eyes. Raj took her hand. It's okay. We'll explain. I'll understand. The agents led them through the terminal, past staring passengers, into a small interrogation room. The door closed behind them, and the clock started ticking. The room was gray, windowless, a metal table, 4 chairs. Maya and Raj sat on one side. The 2 agents sat across from them. I'm Agent Torres, the woman said. This is Agent Kim. We need to see your identification and travel documents. Raj pulled out his wallet, his driver's license, his work ID. Maya did the same. Agent Torres examined them. Your siblings? Yes, Raj said. I'm her older brother. And what's the purpose of your trip to Chicago? We have surgery tomorrow morning at Northwestern Memorial. I'm donating my kidney to her. Agent Kim leaned forward. Donating or selling? Raj blinked. What? No, I'm her brother. I'm giving her my kidney because she needs it. We received a credible report that you're involved in illegal organ trafficking. Maya's voice shook. That's insane. I have kidney failure. I've been on dialysis for 8 years. Raj is my donor. We have all the paperwork. We have the hospital records. We'll need to verify all of that. Fine. Call the hospital. Call Dr. Solomon. He's our surgeon. He'll tell you everything. Agent Torres pulled out her phone. She dialed. It rang and rang. Voicemail. She tried again. Voicemail. Dr. Solomon isn't answering. Maya's heart sank. It's night. He's probably not on call. Try the hospital switchboard. They'll have his emergency contact. Torres dialed again. She waited. Northwestern Memorial Hospital. How can I help you? This is FBI Agent Torres. I need to speak with Dr. Solomon immediately. It's urgent. Dr. Solomon isn't on duty tonight. Can I take a message? This is a federal investigation. I need to reach him now. I'm sorry, ma'am. I can page the on-call surgeon, but I can't give out Dr. Solomon's personal number. Torres hung up. She looked at Kim. We can't confirm their story. Raj stood up. Then let us call him. He knows us. He'll answer for us. Sit down, Mr. Patel. My sister needs dialysis every 48 hours. Her last session was yesterday morning. That means she needs to be hooked up to a machine by tomorrow morning at 10. If she misses it, she could die. Torres' expression softened slightly. We're trying to verify your story, Mr. Patel. But until we do, you're both persons of interest. Maya started crying. Quiet, desperate sobs. Raj put his arm around her. It's okay. We'll figure this out. But the clock kept ticking. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and Dr. Solomon still wasn't answering his phone. At midnight, Maya started feeling sick. Her skin was pale, clammy. She was shaking. She needs dialysis, Raj said, his voice rising. She needs it now. Agent Torres stood up. We'll take her to the hospital. The hospital where our surgery is scheduled? Yes. Then you'll see we're telling the truth. They took Maya to Northwestern Memorial. Emergency room. Raj stayed by her side. The agents followed. The nurse took Maya's vitals. Blood pressure, heart rate, temperature. She's in renal distress, the nurse said. We need to start emergency dialysis immediately. They wheeled Maya into a treatment room. Raj held her hand. You're going to be okay. Maya's eyes were closing. Raj, what if they cancel the surgery? What? They won't. We'll prove who we are. Dr. Solomon will vouch for us. But it was 2 in the morning, and Dr. Solomon still wasn't answering. At 2:30 a.m., the dialysis was finished. Maya was stable, exhausted, but stable. Raj sat beside her bed, his head in his hands. Agent Torres walked in. Mr. Patel, we've been trying to reach Dr. Solomon for 5 hours. He's not responding. He's probably asleep. He has surgery at 6 a.m. Our surgery, we need verification before 6 a.m. Then check the hospital records. Check the transplant registry. Check anything. My sister is dying. I'm trying to save her. Why is that so hard to believe? Torres didn't answer. She walked out. Raj looked at Maya. She was asleep, finally resting. He pulled out his phone. He tried calling Dr. Solomon himself. Voicemail. He tried the transplant coordinator. Voicemail. Everyone was asleep. And the surgery was in 3.5 hours. At 4 a.m., a miracle happened. Dr. Solomon's phone rang. He woke up, groggy, confused. He saw 17 missed calls, all from the same number, FBI. His heart jumped. He called back immediately. This is Dr. Solomon. Someone called? Agent Torres answered. Dr. Solomon, this is FBI Agent Torres. We have 2 individuals in custody. Maya and Raj Patel. They claim you're performing a kidney transplant on them this morning. Can you confirm? There was a long pause. You have them in custody. Why? We received a report of illegal organ trafficking. Dr. Solomon's voice exploded through the phone. What? No! They're siblings! Raj is donating his kidney to Maya. It's completely legal. We've been planning this surgery for 6 weeks. I have all the medical records, the ethics committee approval, the tissue matching reports. They're supposed to be in pre-op in 2 hours. Torres exhaled, relief and frustration mixing on her face. Can you send me verification? I'll send you everything right now. But you need to let them go. If we delay this surgery, we'll have to reschedule. And Maya doesn't have time. She's been waiting 8 years. 10 minutes later, Torres's phone buzzed. An email from Dr. Solomon. Medical records, consent forms, ethics approval, tissue typing result. Everything checked out. Torres walked back into Maya's hospital room. Raj looked up, his eyes red from exhaustion. You're free to go, Torres said quietly. I'm sorry. We were just doing our job. Raj didn't respond. He was too tired, too angry. Who reported us? He asked. I can't disclose that. Someone almost killed my sister. I want to know who. Torres hesitated. Then she pulled out her phone. She showed him a name. Dr. Veronica Castellano. Raj memorized it. At 6:15 a.m., Maya was wheeled into the operating room. She was 30 minutes late, but she was there. Raj was in the OR next door, being prepped for his own surgery. Dr. Solomon stood between the two rooms, scrubbed in, ready. He looked at Maya through the window. She was awake, scared. He walked in. He took her hand. "You're going to be okay," he said. "Your brother is right next door, and in a few hours, you're going to have a new kidney. His kidney, and you're going to live." Maya's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you. Don't thank me. Thank Raj." Dr. Solomon moved to the next room. Raj was already under anesthesia. The surgery began. 14 hours, 2 operating rooms, 2 teams, 2 lives on the line. Dr. Solomon removed Raj's kidney. Healthy. Perfect. Beautiful. He carried it to the next room. He placed it in Maya's body. He connected the renal artery, the renal vein, the ureter. He waited, and then it happened. The kidney pinked up. Blood flow restored. It started working. Immediately, filtering blood, producing urine. Maya's body accepted it. "We have function," Dr. Solomon said, his voice thick with emotion. The surgical team cheered. 2 days later, Maya woke up in the ice. Raj was in the room next door, still recovering. A nurse stood beside Maya's bed, smiling. "How do you feel?" the nurse asked. Maya blinked. "Groggy. Tired. That's normal. But your new kidney is working beautifully. Your creatinine levels are almost normal. You're going to be okay." Maya started crying. Not from pain, from relief. She'd spent 8 years waiting to hear those words. "Can I see Raj?" she whispered. "Not yet. He's still resting, but he's okay." The surgery went perfectly. Maya closed her eyes. "Tell him thank you." "You can tell him yourself. Soon." 6 hours later, they wheeled Maya's bed into Raj's room. He was awake, sitting up, pale but smiling. "Hey sis." Mia grinned. "Hey kidney donor." Raj laughed, then winced. "Ow. Don't make me laugh. It hurts." "Sorry." They sat in silence for a moment, just looking at each other. "Raj, yeah? I love you. I love you too. And I'd do it again. In a heartbeat." Maya reached for his hand. "We're both missing a kidney now. We match." Raj grinned. "We're twins. Kidney twins." They both laughed, then winced, then laughed again. 3 months later, Maya was running. Not fast, not far, just a slow jog around the park near her apartment. But she was running. Raj jogged beside her, slower than usual, still recovering. "You doing okay?" Maya asked. "Yeah. You?" "I feel amazing." They ran in silence, the autumn leaves crunching under their feet. Maya stopped. She bent over, catching her breath. "I can't believe I'm doing this," she said. "I can't believe I'm actually running." Reg smiled. "Believe it. You earned it." Maya straightened. She looked at her brother. "I want to find her," she said. Raj frowned. "Find who?" "Dr. Castellano, the woman who reported us." "Maya, forget her. She's not worth it. I don't want revenge. I want to understand. I want to know why she thought we were criminals." Raj sighed. "Fine, but I'm coming with you." It took 2 weeks to find her. Dr. Veronica Castellano, plastic surgeon, Manhattan. Her clinic had been shut down. A medical board investigation. Turned out she'd been performing unnecessary surgeries, convincing patients they needed procedures they did. Insurance fraud. Medical malpractice. Her license was suspended. Raj and Maya found her address. A small apartment in Queens. Not the penthouse anymore. They knocked on the door. A woman answered. Older, tired, her face free of makeup. "Dr. Castellano?" Maya asked. Veronica looked at them, confused. "Yeah, I'm Maya Patel. This is my brother Raj. You reported us to the FBI on flight 447 3 months ago." Veronica's face went white. "Oh my God, I didn't know. You thought we were criminals." Veronica's eyes filled with tears. "I saw the forms, the dialysis catheter. I thought you were selling a kidney. I was trying to help." You almost killed me, Maya said. Her voice calm, steady. I know. I'm so sorry. I've thought about it every day since. I wanted to find you, to apologize, but I didn't know how. Raj stepped forward. Why did you assume the worst? Why didn't you just ask us? Veronica looked down. Because I was arrogant. I was judgmental. I saw two young Indian kids, and I made assumptions. Racist assumptions. And I was wrong. Maya and Raj stood there, silent. I lost everything, Veronica continued. My practice, my license, my reputation. And I deserved it. I spent my whole career treating people like transactions, like body parts to fix for money. I forgot they were human beings. And karma came for me. Maya looked at her brother, then back at Veronica. I didn't come here for revenge, Maya said. I came here to tell you something. You were wrong about us. But you weren't wrong about everything. Veronica looked up, confused. Organ trafficking is real. It happens, and someone needs to fight it. Maybe that someone is you. I don't understand. You made a mistake. But your instinct was to protect people. That's not worthless. It's just misdirected. So redirect it. Use it for good. Veronica stared at her. How? There's a foundation. The Organ Trafficking Awareness Network. They need doctors. People who understand the medical side. People who can educate others. You could volunteer. After what I did to you, you want me to? Maya interrupted. I don't want you to suffer. I want you to learn, and then help other people learn. Veronica's tears spilled over. Why are you being kind to me? Because my brother taught me something. Kindness doesn't cost anything, and it can save lives. 1 year later, Maya stood on a stage, a microphone in her hand. She was wearing a race bib. Number 47, the flight number that changed her life. Behind her was a banner. Life After Transplant 5K charity run. 500 people stood in the crowd. Transplant recipients, donors, family. Raj was in the front row, wearing a t-shirt that said, "My sister, my hero." He grinned at her. Maya took a breath. She spoke. 1 year ago, I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. Today, I'm about to run 5 kilometers, and I'm only here because of one person. My brother Raj. The crowd applauded. Raj gave me his kidney. He gave me his time, his blood, his pain, his recovery. He gave me my life back, and I will spend every day making sure that gift wasn't wasted. Maya paused. She looked out at the crowd. But this race isn't just about me. It's about all of you. Every person here has been touched by organ donation. Either you received an organ, or you gave one, or you lost someone who gave the greatest gift of all. She saw movement in the back of the crowd. A woman, older, wearing a volunteer t-shirt. Dr. Veronica Castellano. She was holding a clipboard, signing people up for donor registry. Maya caught her eye. Veronica smiled. A real smile. Not the fake one from before. Maya smiled back. So today, we run, Maya continued. We run for the donors. We run for the recipients. We run for the lives saved. And we run for the lives we can still save. Because every person who registers as an organ donor today could save 8 lives, 8 families, 8 futures. The crowd roared. Maya stepped off the stage. She walked to the starting line. Raj was waiting for her. Ready? He asked. Ready. The starting gun fired. And Maya ran. Not fast, not perfectly, but she ran, with her brother beside her, with a kidney that wasn't hers, but was, with a second chance at life. And she didn't waste a single step. In the back of the crowd, Veronica watched them go. She looked down at her clipboard. 47 new donor registrations. 47 people who might save lives. She'd spent her whole career making people look beautiful, but this was the first time she'd done something truly beautiful. She looked up at the sky, the morning sun breaking through the clouds, and for the first time in years, she felt like she mattered, not because of money, not because of status, but because she'd learned something from a 19-year-old girl who should have hated her. Kindness doesn't cost anything, and it can change everything. Maya Patel ran 5 kilometers that day. Raj ran beside her, slower than he used to, but steady. Dr. Veronica Castellano registered 106, and somewhere in Chicago, Dr. Solomon performed another transplant, another life saved, another family whole again. Because sometimes karma doesn't come to destroy you. Sometimes it comes to teach you. And if you're lucky, you get a second chance to be better. Maya got a second chance at life. Veronica got a second chance at purpose. And Raj, he got to be a hero, not because he wore a cape, but because he gave everything to save the person he loved most. 1 kidney, 1 choice, 1 life. And that made all the difference.